Hello, everybody. My name is Dylan Baker, and now that the Ontario Hockey League draft has passed, I wanted to chat with a few people about their draft experiences and what they have to look forward to in the years ahead. Today, I'm going to get the chance to talk to Jack Greenwell, a speedy, skilled forward from the U16 AAA London Junior Knights, who was just recently drafted in the 5th round of the OHL Draft by the Windsor Spitfires. Without further ado, let's bring him in. Here is Jack Greenwell. Joining me now is the 5th round pick of the Windsor Spitfires, Jack Greenwell. Jack, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Diving right into things. Before we talk about your draft experience and what you have to look forward to in the years ahead, let's talk about your time with the London Junior Knights. Tell me a little bit about what that organization has meant to you and your development.
Yeah, the London Junior Knights are a very known organization, as many know, and the ties with development here have helped me a lot to get to the point where I am today. And the coaches I've had over the past years and the support I've helped reach me get to my point I am, and through the minor years, it's helped me a lot. And also my teammates had a huge impact on me, and the tight bond I had with my whole team was a very important aspect of my development as a whole.
Absolutely. It's so crucial to have a good organization to start off with before you get to that point. And it's great that your teammates have had such a positive influence on your play as well. Tell me a little bit about the people that you got a chance to share the ice with, your teammates that you were just mentioning. How tough was it to not have a normal year this year?
Yeah, it was very tough due to COVID, but I'm very thankful that me and my teammates got a chance to play in a couple games at our local rival against the Chiefs, as many people didn't get to play, but we actually got the chance to play a couple games, and that helped us get exposure with scouts in the local area. And those games are also fun, as I know many people on the Chiefs, and it's fun to get competitive with them and just play against people you know and compete as you're all trying to reach the same goal.
For sure, that competitive aspect is certainly a lot of fun, I'm sure, with knowing a lot of the guys there. In the past year, in and out of lockdowns, only playing a couple of games, as you mentioned, what did you do to put yourself in a position to get drafted?
Yeah, it was for sure bad timing, as this year was so important, but I knew I had to stay focused through these tough times, and if I wanted to get taken in this year's draft. So I always made sure I never let up, and I continued to work out in the gym very often and better myself as a player, and also stayed on task, as you never know when you could get back into it and have the chance to prove yourself. So I just made sure I stayed on focus, kept in the gym, and made sure I was always at the top standards.
That's great. All right, let's talk about your draft experience now. What was it like? What was the moment like when you heard your name called going to the Windsor Spitfires?
The Windsor Spitfires select Jack Greenwell from the London Junior Knights U16.
Yeah, it was a very special day for my family and I. Very nerve-wracking too, as you're just waiting, hoping to get picked by whatever team has interest in you. But Windsor's a great organization, and I was very pleased and excited to get drafted by them, and I'm excited to get up there and work and see where that leads.
Now, had you spoken to the Spits prior to the draft? Did you have an idea that could be where you were headed? And if not, have you spoken to them since?
Yeah, actually, I spoke to the GM. He's a really good guy, and he showed a lot of interest in me, and he seemed to have a lot of faith in me, and that was good to hear. And spoke to him quite briefly, but he showed a lot of interest, and I kind of had a feeling Windsor would be one of the options. And when I heard my name called by Windsor, I was just very pleased and excited. And since they're such a great organization, great OHL history, and I was very pleased.
That's awesome.
And I did speak to them prior to, as I got a call from them when I got drafted, and then I talked to them after too.
Fantastic. All right. So the organization knows your play style. Obviously, it's why they were so eager to pick you in this draft. If you had to describe the way you play to fans, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I tell them I'm very fast, great skater. I can put the puck in the back of net. I know how to find my players in the O-zone too, and I'm also very good defensively. But probably the key aspects of my game would be my speed and my ability to get myself in the net and score.
For sure. And you mentioned the speed there. I'm sure you're asked this question a lot, but in a game that's increasingly fast, how important is your speed to your success?
Yeah, as the game moves on, it's every year the game gets faster and faster, and I think speed is huge these years. And my speed especially helps me in my game as I use it to get around defenders and get myself to the net. I find it very key in today's game, and when I combine that with heads-up plays and my hands, I feel it's very important in today's game and as myself as a player.
Awesome. Now, final question for you. What are you most looking forward to in the years ahead in your hockey career?
Yeah, I hoping to have great times in Windsor and hopefully win Memorial Cup there. I want to help Windsor be very successful this year, and I hope to maybe get drafted in the NHL one day.
Lots to look forward to in the years to come. Spitfires fans, there's a lot of good things about Jack Greenwell that I'm sure you'll see on the ice when he starts playing in a Windsor uniform.